Akwaba. So here I know that Mr. Yaw Sarpong, who is the popular Ghanaian gospel artist. Now, quite recently, or faced some health issues. I mean, he used to be a very energetic man with a lot of strength and everything, but CCR, he's battling with his health. Many workers at CCR, they are sorry, we not catch wɔrehwɛ ndɛ yɛn nso yɛrebɔ mpɛ de Nyankopɔn na adom ankasa no ho bɛyɛ den no ho bɔtɔ na yɛnya na drop bangers upon bangers. Okay, so that is gospel, so I can't use bangers, but I mean for him to give us spirited songs Ocean Crane said that he is a legend. I mean, if you grew up listening to him, you realize that he's one of the finest gospel musicians in Ghana, and it's quite unfortunate there. At this point in his life, he's facing something like that. But I mean, that's life. I mean, you can't predict what life has in stock for you. But so, make a say anything there. Mr. Yaw Sarpong's wife is in the news. Okay, now she's in the news for actually going to Auntie. Now, Auntie is a popular, let's say, relationship counselor in Ghana, and people take their issues there to actually have it addressed. I don't know how feasible or effective it is. But all what we know is Antenna is a place that assembly relationship and maybe them able to make alcohol. Now Ghana has 50 billion. No what the one in some Antenna. And personally, if you ask me, I don't know why. Anyway, but everybody has a way they do their stuff. But I don't know why you pick your relationship and go to Antenna that's like a matured person. You can't address issues in your home. So you feel like the right way to actually address it is to involve public opinion by going to Antenna. And it's rather unfortunate that his wife, that's Yaw Sarpong's wife, or should I say ex-wife. I'm saying ex-wife before because there's a video that has dropped that Mr. Yaw Sarpong is clearing his name there. The ex-wife and a wife and a honor kade Antenna and he says from the horse's own mouth, he's saying that Besian Wager and about 20 years over 20 years of marriage were dissolved in his book, that's in Yaw Sarpong's book. Wager and area that the reason why the woman is actually going to Antenna. So this woman went to Antenna to actually report Yaw Sarpong and the family to Antenna for allegedly refusing her from seeing the husband whilst Oyer. But it takes us the peak of the woman's worries or her issue is there's a money that Dr. Mahmoud Baumia, who is the presidential candidate for NPP, Mr. Yaw Sarpong, no the man, that's 100,000 Ghana cedis, which is or yes, then confirm one year same. One farmer wait to one farmer Yaw Sarpong, the family there on Fonko. So even it's what the woman was saying on TV was misplaced priority because or the man there on fan Sanwa Yoruba. Now if Wukun Yara here, first thing that you a woman that you care about your husband, you should think about is the way and no home button. And sana I've been baby only simple bottle. But this woman actually came and sit on radio. Charlie, let me calm down. Because some of these things it's becoming annoying where I feel like you see, yesterday I was here and I was talking about how marriages have now become like, I don't know, it's like you hear this news and you see the youth are even afraid to actually enter into marriages because now it seems marriages is all about, I don't know, Charlie, go for more warrior, only a handful. But this woman going to Antenna to actually report the husband and the family for allegedly not giving her part of the money to go and complete the building that the husband was building before and health issues. It's some way. I mean, I don't know whether when you'll be more in tune for Ansan or there, but your husband is sick. Your problem, your headache should be how can my husband, because for better for worse, ukuni na when I got to baby. How can my husband be? No hoboto na sabi obi fi baby oda. But you are thinking about the nimpana no honton. You are thinking about how to actually invest in a building that he's not done building. I'm sorry, but I don't mean to be judgmental if I'm being judgmental, but this is not cool. If they do, if Omoye Sala, we the young people, we are always skeptical about this marriage thing. But anyway, we have some genuine people out there that actually would, look at the husband's interest and the health before they are thinking about it. But the worst part is he actually went on radio to actually air the dirty laundry. This man is a legend. I very much respect this man because for that long that he's been in the limelight, enter someone on side another another we could just someone be that be he's a very honorable man. So for the wife to actually come and downgrade him in this kind of way, I was sort of pained there. This is below belt. But anyway, it's also an advice to some of us, the young guys, that when sometimes you are going in for marriages and these things, you should actually look well before you marry, because some of these things, it goes a long way to actually taint your image as a man. But yeah, and then it's part of the game. So Mr. Yaw Sarpong says that they are no more together. Over 20 years of marriage that has been dissolved. So what the wife is saying, or the ex-wife, per what he said, he's saying it's technically doesn't. It's not legal. It has no basis.
People
want to hear from you.
Did this put a mind now? We don't know one no a man. Say so that's what you're on your way. One in the jaya, we bet to make a time on any jaya.
Oh, it's almost getting to. I come back 20 years.
I come back 20 years. And only put my jawa there. Now, my many besides on to some was your first on any jaya.
Our some main tunsa. A blue baby no. Our crana, I say. Said in Temusia, Menkoto Bible, Namento,
Petia,
soft drink, Nimpetia, Namin Famra, and I'm a give me started Zano. Now, the entire friend, the Diagram, blue baby, do not. Why am I been a bazaar?
One power, dear you.
Metian is also no Bekumasi. The Ampame one, my Obayasiana, we get him to made a while. Ampano Jam Colani now on my back.
But Jam Crano on Crano, Abakumasa. Was this a normal? Sabra on that 2012 for Yarkessian on that and more. Now when you're 2012 for Yarkessian out to do it. So was it 20 years in now? What an intermutate. Why are about my what told? And no jar on Crambaha. No, father say I was a jay.
But the problem is, I want to know your official. In the then times, and I want one court marriages nowadays. So it was like, maybe I was sharing a whole day to the channel. I don't know, something came up and Otto and Sana, Otto ring, the other question, other come Busiano. So it was like that kind of customary marriage. So I don't know whether, from what he's saying, say I want to dissolve, and he actually went through due process to actually dissolve the marriage. But what we know is, from what he said, is we dissolve marriage in the dada. So I actually don't know what's happening, because the wife is also saying a different thing. But you can't base the truth on one person's opinion. So maybe the wife also has a point and has legitimate reasons for actually saying that they are still in the marriage. Maybe officially they've not gone to their family to actually dissolve the marriage. So technically the wife might be right in seeing the marriage as still valid. Okay, so that could be the issue. Because honestly, if you are to dissolve a marriage and then you went to the family to actually give them some things to actually be some kind of a sign that you want to stay with their child, then obviously if you want to dissolve it, you should go back to the family to do the necessary tradition to make sure that it's well dissolved. If Ayedama, technically the wife has right to actually say that the marriage is still standing. Yeah, so I think with that regards, the wife might also have had a point because Wubi sir, Yaw Sarpong, Mr. Yaw Sarpong, he was saying that nothing like that happened in terms of how the marriage was dissolved. So I don't know, Charlie. I mean, my brain, I worry someone it's not medical. Like Charlie, if you headache, you understand. Make you people okay anyway. But nobody knows. I mean, you never know how marriages will turn to. But regardless, we have good role models that probably the youth can also tap from, like KODA and Tracy and Stoneboy and the wife, Dr. Louisa. They are also having great marriages that at least they can be a role model to some of the youth if you intend to marry. Don't look at these aspects of marriages, me included, to actually think that marriage is not a good thing. It's a very good thing. We need it to actually sustain the society and to actually help to grow a more, how do I say, effective family system. But no one some models. So we need the marriage to actually use the marriage to actually grow a very effective family system. So don't think because somebody's marriage is not working, yours won't work. I mean, what you have to do is to choose the right partner. Okay, choose the right partner. Choose the right partner. Choose, like I go fit talk this like 10 times. Choose the right partner is not bottles. It's not breasts. No, you are wrong. The right partner might not necessarily be okay. I mean, women, I can't say that for women there because they will tell you, they will think funny for you. But I mean, I'm telling the guys, I'm not a lady, so I can't say that. But for the guys, the little apport I will give you is the right partner is not bottles. It's not breasts. It's not feeling. The right partner is here. You scan and then you go through the mind to actually see what is here and then how the person is actually able to hold you up and hold you down in certain situations. Then you realize that okay, because I mean life is long. Marriages is a long process. Anything can happen. We pray for the best, but we prepare for the worst as well. Actually, I know Mary, make her continue my thing. Yeah, but for now, yes, that's what is happening in the camp of Yaw Sarpong, and it's rather unfortunate. So, Charlie, press up for Mr. Yaw Sarpong, and we pray that God will hold him, and then most of us, there were points in our life that his music actually took us through, because when you are playing his music, there is a lot of assurance and there's a lot of inspiration that you get from it. Now, our boy MP, and if I reach MC Sierra, don't forget to actually say a word of prayer for your papa paying na Auntie Paul na onto Mombe then deliver back-to-back good music to us as well, Charlie. So it's rather unfortunate that I would have to end things here, and I'm sure tomorrow too will be another day. You know the name already is Donald, and of course I'll see you on the other side.